Where are you looking for me? Where are you looking for me?
It's a rain night, makes people fright. Ru is lying in the sofa, watching TV. She is waiting for sunrise and wishing that could be quicker. For her husband, Yan-dong, is coming back home tomorrow. Yan-dong is a businessman, 9 older than her. And Yan-dong's ex-wife died a few years ago. He married Ru last year. At that time, Yan-dong just made a big success in his career. Bought a villa at the suburb. The bell on the wall struck 10 times, and the rain is still raining. A burst of rapid knocked on the door. Who would come so late? Ru walked to the washroom telephone reluctantly. She saw a woman in raincoat standing outside through the door.
Who is this?
Ru asked to the woman with fire. Ru opens the door.
I am looking for Yan-dong.
Oh, he is not here. Is there anything I could help? I'm his wife.
Oh, nothing important. I shall come again tomorrow night.
After finished the word, she left with a smile, which a kind of wild, meaningful glance in it. Ru closed the door. She stood there with a wild feeling which cannot be told, so familiar that the woman looks like. She thought and walked into a room scared. There is a pair of eyes standing at her. That belongs to Yan-dong's ex-wife on the photo. It's her! It must be her! The woman in the frame is the woman outside. She saw a few minutes ago. What happened? Ru closed the door rapidly. At the night, Ru cannot sleep anyway. The woman insists in her mind. How could it happen? How could she show on her eyes? Ru got a phone call from Yan-dong when the sun rises.
Darling, what is the time you'd come back?
I can't be there today. I am having a very important conversation with our client. Maybe it costs 2 days.
All right, back, Harry.
That's all. I gotta go. Love you too.
Wait a moment.
Yandong hung up the phone in a hurry. But Ru haven't got enough time to tell Yandong the scary boss her. She looked out the window. The pouring rain is still raining, which made her more fretful. At 5 p.m., she came out to eat dinner with her friends. She often spent time like that when Yandong is not home. Today, she made it later. Until midnight, she came home. She is afraid of the woman coming like yesterday. It's 12:40 when a taxi drives her to home. The rain was stopped. Ru walked into her house.
You got home so late.
A woman's voice comes from the house.
Who is that?
Ru asked to the air, so terrified. Ru turned on the light. What she found is a woman in raincoat, with a pale face, empty eyes, tufts of matted hair, blocking her eyebrows.
How could you come inside?
I came here to find Yandong at 10 p.m. I'd looked on the door, but no one responded. I was trying to pull the door. It opened it. Nobody's home, so I just sit here. Why isn't home?
The woman asked.
It could cost 2 days more. He'd come back. Why? Why are you looking for him?
She asked with terrified.
Well, I will come back again after 2 days. Remember locking the door when you are out.
With finished word, she left. Ru lost her mind. She remembered that she had locked the door. How could she come inside? The woman must be a big name. A kind of strong impulse came in her mind. She turned off the light, locked the door, and followed the woman. The woman walked into a building which had unfinished, and Ru followed with her. The first floor, the second floor, the third floor. The woman walked upstairs, step by step, and so did Ru. She did so carefully. She was afraid of making any noise. The rain came again, with thunder. The sound like a damp, so depressed, and meanwhile, the woman walked to the top floor. Suddenly, the stairs are brightened by a lighting. Ru saw the woman with pale face walk towards to her. She barely screeched. The stairs became dark again. Ru thought that may be an illusion, because of the woman was walking down to the ground. The 6th floor, the 5th floor, the 4th floor. The woman go downstairs on the other side. For not be founded, Ru followed so carefully. When she nearly got to the 1st floor, she was trapped by something, makes her almost fallen. When she raised her hand, she missed the woman who she followed. Ru go downstairs, stands at the door one of the building, and look around. Had she been out of the building? Ru thought. Ru walked forwards a few steps. She opened a door, a little gap looked into the room she towards. It is all around darkness. Only by light coming through the stain, she could see the house, furnished. There is something in the room, and it may be a rectangular wooden box. She opened the door for making her sight clearly. Oh my God! What she found is a coffin, not a normal wooden box. She can't believe her eyes. Ru cried, almost passed out. Perhaps the woman is not a human being. She is a ghost she had followed. Does the coffin which she had living in?
Who is that?
Ru cried out and found the woman in raincoats standing behind her. She came towards Ru with portrait of deceased in her hands.
Where are you looking for me? Where are you looking for me?
Ru ill so badly. Her sickness is very serious. Yandong was around her, took care of her every day. This time, Ru's schizophrenia is more bad than before. What she saw is totally different than the others.